Now at 5 tonight, we have breaking news on the inmate who escaped from the Wyatt Detention Center. James Morales has been caught.
This is chopper video just in of Morales being brought into the Massachusetts State Police barracks in Medford. We learned of his capture less than an hour ago.
State police say they caught him in Somerville after he tried to rob a bank there, hours after a person matching his description tried to rob a bank in Cambridge.
And we have live team coverage tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is standing by at the Wyatt Detention Center.
But first, Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner is live in Cambridge with the breaking details.
Mike, Shannon, good evening. That's right. Mass State Police now saying a trooper spotted Morales in a very busy area off I-93 after a second attempted robbery today. As you mentioned, there was one hours earlier, and in that one featured a man looking a lot like the one-time escapee. Captured 5 days after his escape from the Wyatt Detention Center in Central Falls, 35-year-old James Morales arrested in Somerville. Mass State Police say a uniformed trooper found him. This morning, a man resembling Morales, who is from Cambridge, tried to rob a Bank of America branch on Mass Ave. The would-be Cambridge robber not bothering to cover his face, as police say he passed a note but took no money.
A swarm of cars, like at least 4 cars, pulled right up, and I said, "Oh, it's at the bank." The suspect was gone. I wish I saw him.
Morales had been previously spotted in Framingham. Police found a car they believe he stole ditched there. At the time of his escape, Morales was being held on charges he stole guns from a Worcester armory in 2015. He was also accused of child rape out of Middlesex County. Before that, Cambridge is a county seat. It remains to be confirmed whether this was Morales this morning, but this likeness left people wondering all day.
Everyone has seen his picture on television that he could go in there and rob the bank.
And Mass State Police say that trooper caught Morales as he tried to hop a fence. He is being booked tonight at the State Police barracks up in Medford. We're going to have much more on this capture coming up new at 6 o'clock. We'll see you next hour. For now, live in Cambridge tonight with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Planner, Eyewitness News.
We are working breaking news tonight. The search for an escaped inmate is finally over.
About 2 hours ago, Massachusetts State Police captured James Morales in Somerville following an attempted bank robbery.
The arrest comes 5 days after he broke out of the maximum security Wyatt Detention Facility in Central Falls, and just hours after police say someone fitting Morales' description attempted to rob another bank, this one in Cambridge.
Now, even though the manhunt has come to an end, the investigation into how he got out continues.
And we've just learned 3 correctional officers and 1 supervisor are now on administrative leave. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is standing by in Central Falls with that part of the story.
But our in-depth coverage of this breaking news begins live in Cambridge, Mass. with Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner.
Mike, Shannon, good evening. Well, James Morales was reportedly spotted in Framingham just days ago. He is from the city of Cambridge, and tonight he came back here only to be arrested in broad daylight right next door. James Morales being led into the Massachusetts State Police barracks in Medford tonight. His 5-day run from Central Falls Wyatt Detention Center is now over. State police say a uniformed trooper spotted the 35-year-old in a busy part of Somerville alongside I-93 and caught Morales as he tried to jump a fence. The arrest, Somerville's police chief confirms, came after Morales tried to rob a bank on Broadway.
When the chief had informed me that there was a potential robbery of a bank in progress, we're about to commence another phone call to let these neighborhoods in this vicinity be on heightened alert when we got word that the suspect was captured. So it is a great sigh of relief to all of us.
This morning, a man strongly resembling Morales tried to hit a Bank of America branch on Mass Ave in neighboring Cambridge. Police said a note was passed, but no money was taken. And as you saw in that Bank of America surveillance footage, a fully visible face captured there again. Morales had been held at Wyatt down in Central Falls on charges that he stole guns from a Worcester armory back in 2015 and on child rape charges out of Middlesex County. Cambridge, one of the seats in Middlesex County. For now, live in Cambridge tonight with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Planner, Eyewitness News.